Hello, my dear beautiful souls. I hope you are doing well. So today I would like to do a reading about December, because December is a super important month because it's the end of the year, and if you want to develop your projects to be in a good vibration next year and everything, you need to shut this chapter to enter a new chapter in your life for next year. So that's why I wanted to do that reading. So for that, we will use the Wisdom Oracle. Okay. So there are too many cards, so we will do it again. So with the Wisdom Oracle, what will be your December 2023? So one card or two cards, please. Okay. Okay. First choice, clean it up. And you have the number, which one? 21 or 3 if you add. Second choice, a change in the wind. 12. And it's also 3 because if you add 1 plus 2 is 3. So that's very interesting. So you have first choice and second choice. So as usual, after that introduction, you will have 20 seconds to decide because I will put the pictures, the two of them, and then you can decide. And of course, as usual, at the beginning of the reading, I'll do a checkup about your energy or state of mind of the moment to reconfirm if it's the good choice or not. Okay, so see you for your first choice. Bye. Hello, my dear beautiful souls. I'm so excited to do a new reading for you about December 2023. So, first of all, let's check together your state of mind or energy at the moment with the Prism Color Oracle. Whew. Okay. Okay. So this is quite interesting because right from now you are cleaned up. So it means that there is a purge, there's something to release, to let it go. So for some of you, maybe right now, this is quite difficult. You can be ill. You don't know what is happening. Maybe you are going through a dark night of the soul or a puzzle of dark night of the soul. There's really something to let it go to be ready for 24, because you need to be determined and to understand that what is happening is necessary for you. So you really need to be determined, because if you are, then you can have the illumination and to be in a clear path for you. So that's what can happen in 2024 if you put your determination first, and if you want to heal, and if you want to understand yourself, and if you want to be true to yourself and not betray yourself or betray others. So it's all about the sun, how to be assertive, how to be true to yourself, how to let you seen for who you are and not for who you pretend to be. That's the whole difference, you know? Because most of the time in life we put a lot of masks depending on the situation, depending on your environment. And how to be true to yourself when you are with your love, when you are with your partner, when you are with your family, when you are with your colleague, when you are with your boss. You can be true to yourself and you can be respected for that. But you need to respect yourself first and stop putting the masks. That's why you need to clean it up and to let it go, all the emotions you don't want anymore. Okay? That's really strong for you. Huh? So it's all about the third chakra, and it's all about your ego. Death of the ego. So, what will happen in December? Relationships with the Ascendant Masters. Relationship. What will happen in December for you? So, 2 cards. We need 2 cards for that. Okay. You need to step back from your drama and stop staying confused, because when you are confused, then you can have the risk to put drama first in your life. And that sword that you can see is not in front of you, it's, you know, down. So it means let down your mind and release the drama, because there's always something like that about you. There's a lot of drama. It can be up and down, and when it's up, it's really up, it's really high, and then suddenly it's so down. It's so tiring. So put your drama behind, okay? And listen to yourself, listen to women, listen their wisdom, because you need to receive, you need to allow your feminine polarity. And that's why you need determination, because for the moment maybe your body expresses many things and it can be confusing for you, but you need to receive it. You need to receive that information from your body and to accept, to release. But you need to understand that to accept that you need to have a lot of self-love for yourself. That's why you have the mother, the spouse, the sister, and the daughter. So it's all about feminine energy. So depending where you are and how you resonate with it, it can be with your feminine polarity, but it also means that you need to listen more women or people who have a lot of feminine polarity. Okay? Cool. Okay, so I will put another card with the star seed. what will happen in your relationship in December. So I have 3 cards, okay. So, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Fall into my arms. So it means let it go. Choose to be held by love, by emotions. Don't try to retain. You need to let the emotions arrive and submerge you, to be able to express what you feel inside. Maybe you need to scream, you need to cry, you need to write down, you need to talk. You need to be seen with your vulnerability. You need to share, to be understood, and to be more clear with yourself. That's why fall into my arms. You need to welcome all of your emotions in your relationships, because most of the time, for example, when you don't feel well, you are alone and you try to resolve all your problems, but sometimes it's a necessity to speak, it's a necessity to share, to have another perspective, to have another point of view, to have another path, to have another solution, to have another energy, you know? And then it can happen with a new earth. You can share, you can see, you can be with, you can be accepted for who you are with all your vulnerability, and it will be a new earth for you in a relationship. It can be with your partner, it can be with your environment, but you need to express yourself more. How? By being with your cosmic heart. So cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. You need to be heard. You need to share something with your partner or people you love, because they will help you to release, they will help you to understand yourself more, they will help you to adjust, and they will help you to leg up to go to your own path. Sometimes it's a necessity to ask people for help and just to find a good listener, to be heard. You know, words are so important in relationship, because most of the time we put a lot of projections to the other, and then there are misunderstandings, and it can put many tensions between you and the others. So speaking is one way to release, to let it go, and to be understood, and to see that you can be helped, you can be heard, you can be understood, you can be welcomed. That's what you need. Okay, cool. especially if you are going through a dark night of the soul. It's important to have time when you are completely alone. And it's also important to share in another time, and do the back and forth just to be reassured, just to be understood by people who have been gone through that dark night of the soul. Okay. Love. How is love for you in December 23? To be ready. Okay. Death. So it's not about death of people, it's about transformation. So you need to rebirth yourself. You need to rebirth from your ashes. All the things that you don't need anymore, like fear, like all the illusions you are having about love. Because we put many things, we put many archetypes for love. How to be romantic, you need to do that and think that and blah 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 blah. No. Romanticism is something related to share with people you love, especially with your love, for example, and to share beauty of the nature, for example, beauty of a good meal, for example. It can be anything, but it's about sharing something strong and beautiful with your partner. So you need, it's like a parallel between your relationships and also with your love. So it needs to be a transmutation about your energy to be more truthful and not betray yourself and not sacrifice yourself. It's also to let it go all the archetypes you have inside of you concerning love. What is love? What is freedom? What is commitment? What is the other wants, etc., etc. So you need to be more profound in your communication to allow you to transform and to see love in another perspective. It can be so much powerful when you offer your vulnerability to your love partner. So it's important, okay? Then, what are you waiting for 24? What are you waiting for 24? Show yourself with candle quartz and bleeding heart. Vulnerability, self-worth, feminine healing. It's all about that. So what you are going through right now is what you will heal in 24. That's why it's so important. It will be really about the internal, your internal process, and also with your relationships. So vulnerability, I talked about it. Self-worth, it's all about the third chakra. It's all about your assertion. It's all about to show yourself as you are and not putting masks anymore. And it's about also feminine healing that we talked earlier. So the puzzle is like this, you need to allow to feel, to share. That's the feminine polarity, and it is so important. to have, to balance, to make peace with you, and to let unify yourself. Because if not, you will be always broken. So you need to heal the feminine energy. You need to accept that vulnerability, because your vulnerability is your own strength. Don't forget that. It is so important, my dear beautiful loves. So let's clean it up. Put your self-love first. That was a beautiful reading, my beautiful and dear souls. I hope it resonates with you, and if it's the case, please put your thumbs up and subscribing on my new YouTube channel in English. I also already have a YouTube channel in French. You can have all the links below the video. Yeah, I was so happy to deliver that strong message. I hope that December will bring you a lot of self-love. And see you next, my dear beautiful souls. Hello, my dear beautiful souls. I'm so happy to do a new reading for you with your energy in December 2023, because I think it's really important if you want to feel the vibes for 24, you know? And so December is really important. So there is a change in the wind. So we'll see together. But first of all, let's check your energy at the moment, or your state of mind at the moment. So feel that one, okay. And another card. So that was the spirit animal, and now I'm shuffling the Prism Oracle color, the Prism Color Oracle. So you are healing or feeding yourself in your womb. There's something you are digesting, and there is more and more sparkling, things like a new project, a new energy, a new vibration with the snake. So maybe for 2 or 3 months you were maybe a lot in your room or in your apartment or in your house, just to heal, just to process, and then give birth to something. And that something is confidence. You are building your own confidence. It could be about a relationship, it could be about a change of direction professionally, meaning because there is a change of wind, as we can see, and maybe it's something related to what you really want to do in your life. It's all about your vibration, how you want to elevate yourself. It's always related to your heart chakra. And if that, for example, project is vibrating very high, and if you feel goosebumps, how do you say that? Goosebumps? When you think about it, that's good for you. And then you can build all your confidence and trust yourself and also have faith in you. That's why you needed for 2 or 3 months to be at home, just to release and just to be clear in your mind, in your gut, you know. So if it speaks to you, please stay with me and we'll see together what will happen in December. And December is really important also about relationships. So how it goes in December for you. So, okay. So, I have in reverse. So, it could speak about unconscious patterns you have to compare yourself with others. Oh, but they are more intelligent than me. They are here in their path and not me. They have many things that I can't have, and patati and patata. And that's why you have discrimination, because you know you can feel all, and you can hear, you can see, you can feel all the other energies around you that are not belonging to you, and you could be in you know, in a kind of comparison with others, you know. So this was maybe unconscious, but it affected a lot your confidence, you know. So it could be also in the past, that in the past you were always comparing yourself with others, and then you suddenly realize that it was not good for you, and then good for you, because we are all unique, but we all resonate with our wounds, because we are human beings and we need to learn, and we need to be affected by a situation to change and to go out from our comfort zone. So that's why you have discrimination. Maybe you were discriminating yourself, or maybe you were discriminating others, because maybe you had that a constant superiority position due to that lack of confidence. It can be like that. But it was a process for you. You endure a lot to understand what is ego, to understand who you are, to understand that you needed a death of an ego to be and to express your own eccentricity. Because if it's well assumed, you can be eccentric and respect yourself and not comparing always to the others, and just being you. So that's why you endure a lot of pain to understand what was the ego. And you know, when the ego is not well aspected, it means that you were comparing to others, but you learned a lot from there. And then in the future, you can assume your own eccentricity. Eccentricity is not only the way, for example, you wear some clothes or some colors. No, it can be a way of thinking. Assume your own way of thinking, assuming your own desires that can be different to others, you know. It can be also the way you work, the way you speak, the way you communicate, the way you understand the world, the way you express your art. That is quite different to others, because you decided, for example, to let it go all the masks you put to please others, or to be with others, or to be like the others. And now when you accept your own eccentricity, it means that you can go further, you can go deeper, you can be in touch with your inner child, you can be in touch with your higher self, you know. That is eccentricity here. Okay? So good for you, because you need to have confidence, to authorize yourself to be different, to think different, to look different, you know? You can also love in a different way. Maybe you are not the type of person who can be in a traditional relationship and have a house together, and then to have mortgage, and then to have children, and then to have dogs and stuff and everything. Maybe you are not that type of person because Uranus is really present for you. Uranus is a planet of eccentricity, of originality, you know, and you can be avant-gardiste, you know? So this is really related to others, to relationships, okay? So what about love, my dear beautifuls, in December? Okay. Four-leaf clover. Great, good fortune. So it can mean that probably you will meet someone special. You can have a sensual connection, a specific connection with, it could be your future partner, it could be love, it could be related to business, but you will meet someone and it will arrive like that, by surprise, and it will be a good surprise for you. And they will help you to accept who you are, to accept your eccentricity. So it can be someone who will leg you up. Okay? It can be love, or leg up to have more self-love. And I will take 2 cards from the tea leaves. So it could be marriage, it could be love again, but if you are not looking for love, it can be someone who will help you to balance well your 2 polarities, the masculine and the feminine polarity, because of their experience, or because of their sensitivity, or because of a conversation, a deep conversation, and you will realize many things. Or it can also shift your energy. And in May 24, you can assume your own eccentricity. So in 6 months, you know? Cool. Okay. Something about your professional life in December. It could be also a germination, you know. You can have a sprout of something that will develop, that will grow in 24. So what will happen professionally in December for you? Interesting. Okay, so the world and its reverse. Okay. Yeah, because it's like a sprout. There is something in your mind that you were thinking of about 2 years at least, but it was like an inaccessible thing to get. It's like a dream that you have, but you thought that it was impossible to tap into. And then there is something persistent in December, maybe because of a dream, because of synchronicities, because, for example, you meet someone and again, those people will have a word, a specific word that is related to your project, to a certain idea of a project, of a dream you have. So certainly it's a message for you. For example, if you have many synchronicities in December, And it means don't give up on your dreams, because in 24th the sprout can grow by itself, and you can have a good luck, good opportunities, you can have a good connections to let grow and to build your project, your professional project. It can be that you have a job, and then beside of your job you can have another activity that will elevate your heart, that will elevate your vibration, that could help you to adjust your path in the future. So it is quite important, because you have that card, a change in the wind, okay? And you have a zebra. And zebra, as you all know, it's all about assume your originality, your eccentricity, your uniqueness. And you have also a house. Yeah, like a house. So it means that you can develop something, you can develop a project, something you have on your mind, on your heart, that you keep it for 2 years at least in your heart. So don't give up on your dreams. That's a strong message for you. Okay, and I will have another card with the light workers. So what will happen in December? Okay. So you are protected by the guardians of the earth. So don't forget your body. Walk. Do hikings in nature. Be in touch. Stay in touch with groundings. Yeah. Stay in touch with nature. Do sports. Walk. Don't forget your body, because you can be protected by Mother Earth in December. And it will help you to have more energy, okay? Because in December you need to have a lot of energy. And to end that reading, we'll see together the Ascendant Masters, what kind of energy you can have in 2024 after December, okay? So let's see together what kind of energy you can have with the Ascendant Masters. So you need to be in action with the father, the husband, the brother, and the son. So it's important to stay active and to do things, to put actions, and not only thinking about it, because about your project, and they insist on that, about your project, it's really, really important to stay focused and put actions, even if it's just a little step. Because you know, life is like that, step by step. So you need to put the first action. It can be, for example, take action to open your new brand, a signature, the name of your new company, or open your company, or make some flyers. You know, you need to put something, you need to do something. It's really important, because in December you can be protected, and it can facilitate your actions. Okay? Cool. That's nice. That's really nice. So don't forget that you will assume who you are until May. So it means that from now and in 6 months, you can be eccentric, you can be unique, you can be avant-gardiste, you can assume who you are, and assume also all your potential. It's really important to be aware of that. So stay grounded, allow yourself also mistakes, because when you take actions you can make mistakes, but it's not a mistake, it's only an experience. You need to experiment, and it's all about lessons and how you will react to them. But first of all, you need to take action to understand and to learn. Okay? It was a pleasure to do a reading for you. So if it resonates, please put your thumbs up. You can like and share, and also subscribe on my new YouTube channel in English. I also have a YouTube in French if you speak French, or if you want to put some subtitles, because the readings are different. They are not. Is not exactly the same. So you can find other messages if you want. And see you next time for a future reading. Thank you very much, my dear beautiful souls. Bye.